Dune 2 review now.
Two.
Welcome to Dune 2 Review Show, starring the cast of the Bobby Lee podcast, Tigerbelly.
Let me ask you, did you see the original?
I did.
1984.
I did not see that. It was 1 year before I was born.
I know, but you can still watch it on the.
It is still available.
Yeah.
Yes, I did not watch it. I saw parts of it on a screen one time, and then chose to probably watch Requiem for a Dream. Instead.
Okay, can I say something about the original Dune?
Yeah.
I loved it.
You did?
Yeah, and I think the Harkonnens, right?
Yeah.
Because
Zirconians.
Freya, the Zirconian.
Harkonnens.
The Harkonnens. I thought Sting played Frey Harkonnen. The Austin Butler part. Sting played that in the original movie.
Okay.
And I remember in my head, I'm like, watching at that as a kid going, God, they're horrifying. And the way David Lynch did it is like, it's the same kind of like dystopian kind of look that they had. Like, one guy's ear was like stitched up, and you know what I mean? It was like really weird. But as a kid, it was horrifying. So it was so interesting to me to see how this new movie, they would portray the Harkonnens.
Right.
And I thought that you did an excellent job. I thought that Austin Butler was fucking...
Crushed it.
Menacing. Very good.
That was such a cool role. And it was so cool to see like the behind the scenes of like what they do in their town.
Yeah.
Like in their city, like in their stadiums.
Yeah,
like, where there's
so
like
fucking
crazy. Yeah, like weird.
Weird.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
He was so good.
Dude, he was so menacing in this. And he was so good. And so, because he's not in the first one. In the David Lynch movie, you know, Sting and the other guy is in it the whole time. So when I first saw the first Dune 1, I was like, oh, where's that Sting character? But I'm so glad they saved it for number 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he was so good. What else did you like about the movie?
It just was like years of cinema were just like brought together in this like tour de force. Like it was just such a perfect, the cinematography, like every shot was so thoughtful. It just, everything looked beautiful. The sound, like if you watched it in the right theater, the sound was incredible. You have to watch that in a theater. Like
100%.
have to go watch that movie in a theater.
It reminded me of when it's a movie where you look at it, you go, oh, this style is like, it's so specific to the director. What's his name?
Villeneuve.
Oh, Villeneuve.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It's so specific to him, you know, because even in The Arrival, right?
Yeah,
just
Arrival,
the way
the sound.
the aliens looked and the sound, and it's just so him.
He did Blade Runner too, right?
Yeah.
What else?
the new
He
one,
didn't
yeah.
do. He didn't do Sicario, did he?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Oh,
Sicario.
he did Sicario.
Sicario. Yeah.
That dude is off. That dude may be the
He could be the best
preeminent,
right now.
Like, wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Sicario is actually my favorite film.
Love that.
Sicario is my favorite.
One
film.
of my favorites. What's my favorite scene in that movie? You think?
I know.
What is it?
The border patrol, the guns.
Where they're at the border with the.
And they,
Stop.
That's the scene.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's a lot of the movie.
The whole movie's about that.
I know,
It's a
but
lot of
like,
guns
that
in
one where they take out all the Mexicans in the highway. I think that's your favorite. What's your favorite
It's
scene?
not really.
No, shit. Sorry, Mike.
It's okay. You don't have to apologize.
So you thought
Did you see the movie?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the second one.
You're Mexican, right?
Yes.
It's like prerequisite.
Oh,
It's like
prerequisite,
reading.
okay.
It's like reading of Mice and Men.
It was the Benicio del Toro and the lawyer and the kids. Where he goes back.
Oh my God, bro!
That scene is so good.
That is such a twisted way to like
It's
finish.
a shocking scene.
If you haven't seen that movie, that's like a must see.
It's a must see.
That movie just like, I think it got score. It got best score. The music was haunting. Like, you know the scene when they're going to Juarez for the first time, and it's just that heavy bass. Like,
good.
dude, it's just everything about that film. Josh Brolin.
Benicio
del Toro, just the acting, and also it just feels so real. And you know what sucked about it, that they followed it up with part 2.
Oh,
like the
not good.
part 2.
I never saw part 2.
Not good.
It just
did he do part 2?
He
or
didn't
no?
direct it. That's why.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I hope he's coming back for 3. There's been a lot of conversation about the.
No, he needs to. He just do what he wants. He's doing some good shit. Dune 2 was good.
What's the best movie ever made?
Wow,
Like what's
that's
sorry,
such a
not
difficult thing.
sorry, not fuck the superlatives. What's
But
your
can I just
favorite-
go back to do my opinion about Dune 2, of how important it is, right? Because you have these, in the last decade, we've had these Marvel and DC theatrics, right? That have a lot of CGI, a lot to it, some action, and you know, if you're watching it from a distance, you're going, oh, this is great. There's no substance to it, right? This movie has real family and emotional connections, and the pacing is like perfect, and they let things build, you know, and it was a really great movie, and the sound was insane. The sound you saw it. Raise your hand if you saw Dune 2.
I haven't yet.
You have to. Anytime there's
You're
one
not
of
gonna
those,
watch it.
I am.
You didn't even see. Do you see Godzilla -1 like you said it in the theater?
No.
Yeah, because you're a lying lady and you're a fool.
You already know. Okay. Can
You're
I
a
tell-
fool
can
and
I
you're
tell
lying.
gonna
you-
make her sweat.
Can I tell you something about myself, Mike?
You're like a sweat inducer.
You're a lying fool.
You're like
No.
the equivalent of like a basketball game.
So you know how
Like people sweat, bro. I feel like Patrick Ewing.